Yeah, well, you can do a whole story arc, but it's not. Then you would probably waste quite a bit of time just on entertainment, as opposed to the sort of pertinent parts that are going to relate to your learning. You see what I mean? So, because if it's just a bit of 20-minute entertainment, you could have a nice story arc. But what we want to do is like hit on certain points of the story that are going to be more resonant to what you want to get across. So quite a good way to do it, I always think, is to imagine a bigger story, imagine your whole story, and then think, oh, I'm going to depict this bit and this bit and this bit across the arc. And there's several reasons that it works. One is because people can sort of follow it even with the gaps, especially because you might be able to give them hints in the course. If it's e-learning, there might be some text in between. But also the whole, one of the problems with any drama is, as I've described, is the exposition, so the setup. And that's the boring bit, and the bit that's not really dramatic or is hard to make dramatic. And so if you've got one story that's consistent for the whole thing, you set up your characters and the story setting, and that you'd only have to do that once, really. I mean, more elements of it can be filtered in as you go, but essentially it's more economic in terms of use of exposition, if you like, if you can do that. And the other ways to think about it is just to be aware that, if you look at that story structure, you can't have a crisis moment unless unless we know what the exposition is that sets it up. So that, as I say, that some of that could be in the course before in a text version. So you could just go straight into the crisis moment because we know what the setting is, or you could sort of build up to it and say, maybe you've got another crisis, semi-crisis moment or something, another difficult decision that enables you to get in some of that exposition in a sort of conflictual manner before you get to the crisis. It is very complicated, but as I say, it's a bit like chess. So if you think about those basic elements, it's making a design that is functional.